Human-wildlife conflict is a situation and a scenario where the animals and the human beings are not existing peacefully because the animals and the human beings encroach into each other's ecosystems. The consequences of human-wildlife conflict on both parties is loss of life, loss of livelihoods, because the communities are counting on this crop and the domestic animals for their upkeep, and so there's loss on both sides.
mTwiga is a 360-degree camera system that aims to alert the communities to potentially dangerous wildlife and also deter the wildlife away from the communities. We're trying to prevent predators from predating on livestock pens and elephants from crop raiding.
What makes mTwiga really unique is the deployment of not just a really sophisticated 360-degree infrared camera, but also the fact that this is linked up to artificial intelligence so that we can spot any movement and locate any animals and use the AI to identify, then send an alert in the form of an SMS to the landowners, to the wildlife services, to ensure that any conflict can be avoided.
We chose the Marasiana Conservancy simply because WWF had already started addressing the issues of human-wildlife conflict. So the Conservancy gave us a controlled environment where we could do phase 2 of this project.
WWF's involvement in this very interesting partnership has been providing the experience in working with communities and wildlife conservancies. So our role has been connecting Vodafone and Safaricom to the Conservancy and the community to support this very important process.
We've come out here to do this field testing because the animals are roaming free. So we've worked very closely with the rangers here to allow us to put the camera up in an inconspicuous place so that we don't interfere with the wildlife here, but we're still able to capture a lot of transiting animals past the camera and collect that data. The static camera that we've got out in the field, it captures images throughout the day and the night. We started downloading some of those images. For the first time, we saw a herd of elephants. We saw quite a variety of animals, really. It was a great confidence boost for us, having seen those images exactly as expected started flooding in from the system.
So the importance of being here and being able to collect huge amounts of data of different species in different light settings, traveling in different directions to get the species in their natural setting is absolutely key in making sure our AI model is as effective as possible.
So once we complete testing here in Kenya, we're looking at the next phase, which is all about training a new AI model for mTwiga and also looking again at the design and seeing where we can take out cost and make the design super robust for the market. What we're doing here in Kenya with mTwiga is actually applicable beyond just East Africa. So human-wildlife conflict is really a global issue that we think this technology can be part of the toolkit to help solve. It really helps us to take the idea and the art of the possible into a context where we can understand what is really achievable and how can we understand more of what's happening in communities and deploy the right technology in the right places.
Looking at the issue of human-wildlife conflict, no one person can address and solve this issue. We need all of us to come to the table, and I think that will be the game changer, putting technology and the human spirit together to address this issue.